So the lens I've been using is this new full frame lens from SIRUI, and it's part of a new series coming called Aurora, and this is the 85mm f1.4. It comes in X and Z mount, but I have the E mount for full frame Sony. This lens is made of full metal, absolutely fantastic construction, what you'd expect from SIRUI, like all their other lenses, absolutely amazing. It has a focus ring at the front here, which is a STM motor, but we will talk about that later. The lens weighs 540 grams, so it's a bit on the beefy side, but not as heavy as some other 85s. And we have the aperture ring at the back. The minimum focus distance is 2.79 foot, which is acceptable for an 85. And we have a 67mm filter thread on the front. On the rear, we have a USB-C port for updates, and we have a rubber gasket that provides some sort of protection against the elements. On the right hand side of the lens, you'll see a switch that converts the aperture ring from clickless to clicked. So this can be used by videographers and photographers. On the far left, you'll see in red A, and that red A means it's automatic. This means that you can now control the aperture with the dial on your Sony camera. On the left hand side, we can see the custom function button, and this can be programmed inside the camera. I've got mine set to focus hold, so if I'm shooting somebody, got a nice headshot set up, and then someone walks in front, I can then quickly press the focus hold button and not worry about anybody passing through my frame. This button can be customized in the Sony menu by your custom function. Then we have the autofocus and manual focus switch. The focus ring is an STM motor, so it's a stepper motor. It gets its power from the camera, so it's not quite as smooth as linear, but I found no problem with focus pulling. Taking off the lens cap, we can see the glorious 14 elements in 9 groups, and 2 ED glass for extra low dispersion. Now, I didn't see any chromatic aberration when I was shooting, whether I was shooting at f1.4 on a low ISO or bumping it up to 12,800 at the same time of day. Everything looked lovely. Really pleased with how this lens performs. Now, this is a full electronic lens, so your aperture and focus ring will not work unless they are connected to the camera. So once you've connected it to the camera, then you can change the aperture as normal. You can see that there's a little slight delay, and I think that's to do with the electronics. I tested the sharpness at various apertures, and at f1.4 it looked absolutely fine to me. Very nice looking, with hardly any chromatic aberration at all. And it just got better the more I stepped down. At f2 looks absolutely fantastic. f2.8 better again, absolutely looking super sharp now. And even more improvements at f4. This lens performs fantastically for me. I feel I could use this at f1.4 up to f5.6 at no problems at all. And looking at these other sample images shot at night time, wide open, absolutely glorious. Remember, it was dark now at this time, so with this f1.4 lens, I was letting in so much light. Absolutely fantastic. The lens comes with this pouch that you can put some straps on and carry it around your shoulder, or strap it to your belt. It's a really nice padded protected bag. Nicely padded inside and quite small as well. And SIRUI also have an offer with 2 filters, so if you buy the lens early, you will get £100 discount, so the lens will cost you $499 instead of $599, and you'll get these 2 filters, which is a standard UV filter. We also have this 1/4 strength black pro mist, and these are while stocks last, so the lens is being released today, so if you do want to get these filters for free, then I suggest you head over to SIRUI now. So yeah, these are on a first come first serve basis. I don't know how long they're going to last, but I'll put the link in the description down below. It's a non-affiliate link. I earn nothing from this review. I'm just testing out the lens for SIRUI, and yeah, I think it's absolutely fantastic. So I just want to show you a few final images with the mist filter, and that will be the end. So take care guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Later.